everyone, it's Sophie here again. Today I'm using Clara, which is the December scrappery kit, to create this Christmas theme layout. Hopefully you can tell that it's Christmas themed, other than by looking at the photos. I asked my mum if it looked like a Christmas layout and she said, yeah, you're wearing a Santa hat, and I said, no, what about the rest of it? She did think that the deers looked like hares, so I don't know, but I think you can't go wrong with stars. So I think the stars make it look a little bit more Christmassy. So I finally decided what papers I was going to use, and now I'm just going to start marking them out before cutting them. I wanted to create like a page, like the page had been tilted. So I did that by cutting these pattern paper strips with one edge on an angle, as you can see right there. So you just want to mark it out and then match the markings along the cut line of your cutter. That makes sense? It's pretty self-explanatory anyway. And for this piece, I had to make sure that they created a square, a 90-degree angle where they met, so that's why I've got that piece. I'm just measuring. I didn't actually use that or intend to use that. It's just I use it as a measuring tool. And those little green strips are actually from the open book 6x6 pad that I got from Spotlight when it first came out and they had 30% off. I couldn't resist. And I just wanted to add a pop of green just to make it a little bit more festive. So you can add some green paper, you can add red paper, or if you're not making this Christmas themed, you can use a piece from the kit. So now I'm just gluing that down, and what you didn't see was me accidentally gluing it on the wrong side. So that was easily fixed, thank goodness. And I also added a pink strip underneath that yellow one as well. And now I am just tracing some stars onto my layout, which I'm going to cut out. I just found these stars literally on the floor of the craft room. I don't know where they're from, but you can just find one off the internet or draw one. I am hopeless at drawing stars freehand though, like horrendous. It's not even funny. So now I'm just taking a knife, a steel knife, and a steel ruler and a craft knife to cut those out, which was really easy. And behind them I'm going to add some pattern paper, as you can see. But you can, if you wanted to, use the technique that I did in the last video, where I created a background with paint and watercolor. You can do that, but I just really love these papers, so I wanted to use them, and I love the papers as a collection, so I wanted to put them all on the layout. And as you can see, I've just added my photos and one of those tags that were also in the kit, and some of that gorgeous gold printed vellum. And that little frame is from the frame pack, which isn't in the kit, but I think there's one similar in the chipboard sticker pack, so you can use that if you wanted to. And now I'm just sticking those down, and I just cut out some stars, which I'm going to put on my layout later. I thought not to cut into a big piece of paper, I'd just cut them off because you're not going to see them anyway. And I just added some ink splatters as well. Now you can see me just placing the stars. And now I'm just punching a couple of stars out of that funny looking leaf in the leaf pack. and I really love the teal glitter, and I wanted to add it, you know, add a little bit of sparkle to the Christmas layout, so I did that. And now I'm just adding a little reindeer, which was in the chipboard pack, and I also added a bauble, which I got from Typo. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna fit in the album well, but I think it looks really nice and it's Christmas themed, so I put that on there. And I also added another photo. These photos I again just found on my desk. I think these were like meant to be in last year's December daily, which may or may not have got done. Yeah, so now I'm just putting everything together, as you can see, and I'm just adding some of that love heart washi tape, which is also in the kit. I think this kit would have to be my favorite yet, although after seeing the sneak peeks for January, that might not last long, but we'll see. Yeah, I love the colors in this kit, and yeah, just everything about it. And I love that it has some tulle in it too, which I added just before. And that black chalkboard sticker thing is from the Bits and Pieces kit, which was Christmas themed. So there I'm just adding the tulle. I don't know if you can see it very well. And now I'm just adding my stars on with some double-sided tape. And I also sewed around the stars that I cut out. I don't know if you can see, I don't think I said that, but I sewed around the stars and around the border pattern pieces, if you're wondering. And I just put some leaves onto the layout. I didn't want to add flowers as well because I thought it would be too much, and it would have been too much with the stars and the reindeer. Yeah, you don't want to like put every single shape and like motif on a layout. It's just, it can get too much sometimes, so I made sure I restricted myself. I did end up putting an arrow on, which I was humming and hawing about because, yeah, for that reason, but I think it looks okay, so you'll see that probably in a minute. Now I'm just adding my title using the little thickers from the kit, and as you can see, I've gone for a very original title. This is probably like the third Christmas layout I have entitled Merry, or with Merry in it. And I also added the other little reindeer, the gold reindeer, which I think is perfect for this Christmassy themed layout, and I think it works really well over there as well. And I just added a brad next to the deer, and I also added one next to the other deer, and there's the arrow right there. So that is the layout done. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and if you do use Clara to scrap your Christmas photos, then let me know, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.